Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Time. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we get all excited about whatever news we can find to share with everybody. We get so excited about all your comments, ideas, questions, suggestions, and we combine all this information to put it to good use as a community of English-speaking folks living here in Puerto Vallarta, along with those of you that watch from elsewhere that have a special place in your hearts for our city. It is a pleasure to see you all. Today is Tuesday, August 27th. August is almost over. In a blink of an eye, it'll be Day of the Dead. I don't know why I'm thinking, well, I do know why I'm thinking of Day of the Dead today, and it'll become clearer later on in the broadcast. But first, as always, it's great to see your comments. If you have something really important that you wish to share, please add a capital letter Q to your comment so that we can bring it up later on in the comment section. And if you are new to the broadcast, see, I'm trying to, there you go. I'm concealing my double beard. This stuff. If you have something new to share with, if you're watching the live broadcast for the first time, just write the word new and we'll give you a nice little welcome. Look at me being all vain and stuff. I've had this muscle mass resting down here for quite some time. It keeps getting bigger and bigger, but this doesn't prevent you from enjoying what we bring to the table every morning, at least I hope. And speaking of bringing to the table, let us start with our news. Oh, I forgot to switch that camera. Can I do that easily? Yes, I can. There you go. If you notice that traffic was a little heavier than usual yesterday, there is a simple explanation. 52,000 local elementary school students returned to classes yesterday morning here in Puerto Vallarta. There is nothing much more to say about this other than the fact that you can expect more traffic if you are near a school, particularly early in the morning during drop-off hours or sometime around mid-afternoon. For those traveling through the city, this is rather noticeable next to the 20 de Noviembre school in El Centro, which after a major remodeling job finally opened its doors to students once again. Also in the news, Governor Alfaro may be in town this week. Workers on the Francisco Medina Asensio site may be picking up their pace this week as Governor Alfaro has announced a tentative visit to our municipality sometime this week to inspect progress on this and other projects and, of course, to determine if he will be able to inaugurate them before his term as governor is over. Now, the intention of the project supervisor, Omar Hernandez, is to complete the concrete pouring on the new lateral road by Friday, with remaining details being addressed after that. If you ask me, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think it's going to be ready, but hey, I'm going to be going into town on Wednesday to do my taping of the Spotlight, so I'll let you know what I see. If anybody is going through that area before Wednesday, feel free to let us know if you think it is worthy of inauguration yet, or if it may still take some time. Now, here's a project that will definitely not be finished before the current administration steps down. This would be San Salvador Street in Colonia 5 de Diciembre. Now, administrations aside, we obviously know that this was the production of the Morena Party while they were here, and neither the former mayor, Luis Michel, nor the current mayor were able to finish this on schedule. I only hope the project is concluded before Day of the Dead, as this is the street that connects directly with the Cinco de Diciembre cemetery, and this part of town gets very busy during that time. Last on our first block of news, if you're in California, you may want to hear about this one. Southwest Airlines has just announced a new direct flight from Sacramento, which will begin operating on March of next year. This is the 5th route offered by Southwest with a direct connection to our city. So this is great news, obviously, for those of you that are in the California area. Now, what do we have next? How about this? September is Mexican Independence Month, and here at Paco Ojeda on Music, we've decided to dedicate our 3 music appreciation presentations of the month to Mexico. We begin with Mexico's Soulful Storytellers on September 5th, where we will explore the lives and legacies of 5 influential Mexican traditional songwriters: Agustín Lara, Consuelo Velázquez, Armando Manzanero, José Alfredo Jiménez, and Juan Gabriel. Viva Mexico on September 12th will feature some of our country's most iconic music as it relates to this very special time of the year. In addition, we will share short stories that will hopefully provide a deeper appreciation of what makes our country so special. Finally, on September 26, Great Mexican Songs Volume 2 will offer valuable insights on a new selection of popular Mexican songs you may have heard before, along with others considered essential listening for us Mexicans. Celebrate Mexico's independence by celebrating our music. And be sure to follow our Facebook page for more details about these events. Ooh, and I am invisible again. Let me fix that. Boom, there I am. Oh, that is snarky. Snarky Weatherman says, by the devil's tumor laden? Tumor laden? I don't care. It's a nutsack. By the devil's tumor laden nutsack? It's partly cloudy. I don't think I've ever used that word. I've read it before, but it never came out of my mouth before. I'm going to go check on my pronunciation. Is it Laden as in Bin Laden or Laden? Okay, I'll handle that myself on my own time. Why should I keep you? It is 30 degrees out there right now. Humidity is at 73%, Laden. And our weather forecast for today says we're going to have partly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 41%, a high of 33, and a low of 24. Thank you, Bill Chesney. Bill Chesney says laden. So by the devil's tumor laden nutsack, that's gross. It's partly cloudy. Tomorrow, Wednesday, rain in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 61%, a high of 32, and a low of 26. And then Thursday, so much for no rain this week. Thursday, we're going to have rain in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 88%, a high of 32, and a low of 25. And this brings us back to me. Laden. Okay, I will use that. I will keep that in my memory as long as I can. I do have another bit of news that I want to share with you. For those of you that inquired recently about the Cuale croc, where is the Cuale croc? Well, I just came across this photograph taken on the 24th, showing how the Cuale croc has not only grown in size, he loves hanging out where the river meets the ocean, and there you have it. So the Cuale croc is still there, alive and well, and just chilling as he should. And then another croc was just spotted hanging out in the Pitillal River, but not close to the ocean where they are usually spotted. This particular dude was spotted near the Macro Plaza area, so further inland. So, should you decide to go splashing on the Pitillal River, just keep that in mind. You might become somebody's lunch. And last but not least, meet Agustina is a talented local Spanish teacher and bicycle tour guide. She reached out to me not too long ago at the recommendation of a couple of cluster members to join me on the spotlight to promote both her Spanish lessons and also this new activities tour guide business that she's pursuing. So she will be joining me on the spotlight tomorrow afternoon. Yay. So if you're looking for a Spanish teacher or are looking for a tour guide, we'll have a nice opportunity to learn more about her offerings. And she's joining me in person at the Joint Boutique Hotel. So if you would like to hang out with us and ask questions and just chill as we produce our broadcast, you are, of course, more than welcome to join us. And speaking of the spotlight, let's have a quick look at this as we transition over to your comments. Here, Daniel, what the hell are you doing in Tokyo? Bring back some origami paper. I keep trying to talk to your satellite dish and teach it to hover and look out my window, but it's not working. I have Daniel's satellite dish on loan. I may or may not install it. I haven't made up my mind. But seriously, Daniel, I hope you're doing well, and that is a lot of dedication watching at 1:40 a.m. Please let us know what on earth you are doing out there, and please let us know if you will accept my invite to do an interview when you're in town next time so that we can learn more about all these glamorous activities, including the recent Democratic National Convention. You are and will always be my live streaming hero. Lots of good mornings. Thank you so much for those. And a good afternoon from David. I hope if you're saying good afternoon, I trust that you're back in the Boston area. I hope the rest of your trip was wonderful. Let's see what else we have. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh, we have a report from the asshole cat. The asshole cat had his teeth cleaned yesterday, and that means his destructive behavior is making us pay today and yesterday. See, Luna, this is why it's a good thing that you are not destructive. Let's see what else we have. Oh my gosh, Renee, you totally make my day, because whenever I report these things about airlines, I never know if they will affect any of our cluster members directly. So it is nice to know for a change that this opens up opportunities for someone from the cluster. This is wonderful. Thank you for your feedback. Let's see. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Barbara says, Calle San Salvador is really undone. Hope it doesn't affect the local businesses in a negative way. Well, for better or worse, Barbara, businesses will be affected one way or another. Just look at what's been going on Basilio Vadillo, where they've been rebuilding, I think, one block for the longest time. But the other side of that coin is that once it's finished, then everything will go back to normal and hopefully better. So all I hope is that by the time Day of the Dead comes, which brings that whole neighborhood to life, that the street will be finished. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, that's what I thought. Thank you very much, Brian. I will never forget how to use the word moving forward, as in Osama. Let's see. GM. Daniel, see, your fans are all here. Larcito. Brian says, how are the tacos in Tokyo? I love that. I love that. Pum pum pum. Albert is looking for a Spanish teacher when you get back. Well, make sure to watch the spotlight tomorrow afternoon, and we will learn more about what Agustina brings to the table. How to contact Agustina? Well, I am going to include her Facebook pages on today's show notes, and clearly tomorrow when we have a sit down with her, we will have a clear idea on what is the best way to contact her directly. Yay. Let's see. Woo, Dale was visiting Morelia. This is great. And the Pueblo Mágico town itself. This is wonderful. I like the city of Morelia. I haven't been in forever, and I would love to go back at some point. And this, my friends, brings us to the end of today's broadcast. It's funny because it was shorter than yesterday, and yet I feel like we had more things to talk about. So I hope it was a good broadcast for you. I loved it. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning again for Coffee and Headlines. And if you want to watch the spotlight with us tomorrow afternoon, we'll be at the Joint Boutique Hotel starting at about 3:15. The broadcast starts at 4 o'clock. And I hope to see you at either one of those. And if not, I hope to see you sometime in the near future. Have a good one.